The wind whispers secrets through the tall trees surrounding the school, carrying with it memories that refuse to fade. Beneath the shade of an ancient oak, nestled in the heart of the forbidden forest, lies a grave marked by nothing but the cold embrace of stone. Here in the depths of Hogwarts, the spirit of a champion lingers, forever young, forever mourned, forever missed. Cedric Diggory, the Hufflepuff prodigy, was not merely a student at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. He was the embodiment of its values, embodying the very essence of hard work, dedication, and loyalty. His name echoes through the halls like a cherished melody, reminding all who knew him of his bravery, his steadfastness, and his gentle soul. He was brave. He stood fearlessly in the face of danger, showcasing unwavering determination and courage that resonated within the hearts of his peers. When the Tree Wizard Tournament commenced, Cedric didn't shy away from the challenges that lay ahead. Whether it was facing a roaring dragon, navigating the treacherous underwater obstacles, or delving into the depths of a mystical maze, he confronted each task with a remarkable blend of composure and daring. His bravery wasn't about seeking glory or personal gain. It was about honoring his school and the spirit of friendly competition. He was kind. In a world where the allure of power often overshadows compassion, Cedric remained steadfast in his kindness, treating all with respect and empathy. His compassion extended beyond his fellow students at Hogwarts, embracing even those who were different or misunderstood. This is evident in his interactions with Harry Potter, his rival in the Tree Wizard Tournament. Despite the intense pressure and the weight of the competition, Cedric showed remarkable sportsmanship. In the heart of the final task, when the opportunity arose for him to claim victory, he displayed a noble sense of fairness, choosing instead to let Harry succeed alongside him, reflecting the depth of his character and the strength of his convictions. He was talented. His skills were not merely exceptional. They were a testament to his years of hard work and commitment. He excelled in his studies, mastering complex spells and theories with ease. His practical abilities were equally impressive, particularly in areas such as herbology and care of magical creatures, where his natural affinity shone through. But Cedric's talents weren't confined to the realm of magic. He possessed a sharp intellect and a strategic mind that guided him through the complexities of the Tree Wizard Tournament tasks. His ability to analyze situations quickly and effectively was a key factor in his success, making him a formidable competitor. But then, in a blink, everything changed. In a heartbeat, the joy turned to despair. The cheers faded into mournful silence. For Cedric Diggory, the brightest star can be extinguished in an instant, leaving behind a void of grief and unanswered questions. In the midst of the Tree Wizard Tournament's final task, Cedric's life was cut tragically short. At the height of his triumph, when he reached out to claim victory, he was met not with the cheers of the crowd, but the chilling embrace of death. His untimely demise was not merely a setback or a defeat. It was a devastating loss that shook the foundations of the wizarding world. What makes Cedric's death particularly haunting is the manner in which it occurred. He was taken not by an act of God, but by the hand of darkness itself, Lord Voldemort. In a cruel twist of fate, the Dark Lord orchestrated a sinister plot, transforming the very symbol of victory into a gateway to his sinister agenda. The Tree Wizard Cup, which promised glory, became a portkey, transporting Cedric and Harry Potter not to the anticipated destination, but to the chilling realm of the graveyard. This betrayal of trust shattered the illusion of safety, exposing the lurking dangers that lay beneath the surface of even the most cherished traditions. In this dark and unfamiliar setting, the truth was revealed. Cedric's life hung in the balance, caught between the forces of light and darkness. And when Voldemort's true intentions were exposed, there was no chance for negotiation, no plea for mercy. Cedric's life was deemed expendable, sacrificed at the altar of Voldemort's relentless pursuit of power. And so in the depths of this desolate graveyard, under the shroud of night, Cedric breathed his last. His spirit, though, refused to be vanquished. It lingered, tethered to the place where his mortal form was laid to rest. The graveyard became his eternal resting place, not because his journey had ended, but because the darkness that had claimed him sought to keep his light from reaching the world. Voldemort's choice of Cedric as a victim was no accident. It was a calculated move aimed at breaking the spirit of resistance, at sending a chilling message to the wizarding world. By taking the life of someone so pure, so representative of the values that Voldemort despised, he sought to demoralize and subdue. The death of Cedric Diggory wasn't merely a tragic event. It was a pivotal moment, a turning point that realigned the forces at play. It was a call to action, a rallying cry that echoed through the halls of Hogwarts and resonated in the hearts of those who opposed the rising darkness. In the aftermath of this devastating loss, the wizarding world stood at a crossroads. The innocence that had been symbolized by Cedric was now threatened. The challenges that lay ahead were daunting, but they were met with newfound resolve. The students of Hogwarts, united by their grief, their anger, and their determination, began to organize. Secretly, they shared their skills, practiced defensive spells, and devised plans to resist. Cedric's death became the catalyst, igniting a fire that would not be contained. As the resistance grew, it was clear that Cedric's legacy was living on, not in the confines of a graveyard, but in the hearts and actions of those who dared to defy the darkness. They drew strength from his memory, channeling their grief into determination. His death was a defining moment, a wound that would forever shape the battle against Voldemort. It was the crucible from which the spirit of rebellion was forged, ensuring that Cedric's sacrifice would not be in vain. His legacy lives on in the bravery of those who fought against Voldemort, in the acts of kindness that defied the growing darkness, and in the unwavering pursuit of justice that echoes through the ages. The spirit of Cedric Diggory continues to inspire, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, the light of courage and compassion can shine through. And so we remember Cedric, not only for the brilliance that was extinguished, but for the flame that he ignited within us all. He was brave, kind, loyal, and talented. But perhaps his greatest quality was his ability to inspire. In a world that often celebrates the loud and the proud, Cedric stood out not for his boisterous nature, but for his quiet strength of character. He was a beacon of fairness and integrity, reminding us that true heroism doesn't always roar, but can often be found in the most unexpected places. Cedric's story resonates not just because it's a tale of loss, but because it's a testament to the enduring power of human spirit. In the face of overwhelming odds, he never faltered. In the darkest moments, he reached out for the light. And even in his passing, he left an indelible mark on the world around him. So today, we gather not just to mourn the loss of a great wizard, but to celebrate the life of a true champion. We remember him not just for the battles he fought, but for the battles he inspired. As we look back on his life, let us also look forward to the future he helped shape. Let us carry his torch of courage, kindness, and determination. And let us ensure that his name, Cedric Diggory, echoes through the ages as a symbol of hope and resilience. For in the grand tapestry of life, some threads shine brighter than others. Some moments touch our hearts like chords on a harp, vibrating with an intensity that defies reason. Such was the case with Cedric Diggory, a Hufflepuff prodigy whose life was tragically cut short during the harrowing events of the Tree Wizard Tournament in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Cedric's character resonates not just because of his magical prowess, but because of the depth of emotions he embodies. He personifies the virtues we all strive for: bravery, fairness, loyalty, and humility. His death leaves a gaping hole in the narrative, a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the capricious nature of fate. It is through Cedric's story that J.K. Rowling masterfully weaves themes of loss and sacrifice into the fabric of the narrative. His untimely demise serves as a catalyst, propelling the plot forward while leaving an emotional scar on both the characters and the audience. But Cedric's story doesn't end at the graveyard. His legacy lives on in the hearts of those he touched and in the actions they take in his honor. His memory becomes a driving force, uniting the disparate characters and propelling them towards a common goal: the fight against the forces of darkness. Through Cedric, Rowling reminds us that true heroism doesn't always come in the form of grand gestures, but can often be found in the quiet strength of character and the unwavering commitment to one's beliefs. In a world where the lines between good and evil are becoming increasingly blurred, Cedric's story shines as a beacon, reminding us of the importance of staying true to our values and fighting for what we believe in. So here is the question: how does the emotional depth of Cedric's story continue to resonate with audiences today? His story transcends generations, touching the hearts of readers and viewers alike. Whether you first encountered him on the pages of a book or on the silver screen, Cedric's impact is undeniable. Perhaps it's his relatability, his ability to embody the struggles and triumphs of everyday life that makes him so endearing. Or maybe it's his unwavering optimism in the face of adversity, a reminder that hope can bloom even in the darkest of times. Whatever the reason, Cedric's story continues to captivate us, leaving us to ponder the deeper questions of life, death, and the enduring power of the human spirit. As we reflect on Cedric's story, let us also consider the ways in which his legacy lives on in our own lives. In what ways has his story touched you? How does it continue to influence you today? Share your thoughts and experiences below. Your story might just be the inspiration someone else needs.